We showed how the Creator might have created us. Nobody knows for sure, but this is our imagination of how the Creator might have given rise to all of us, and how we as a human race, our intelligence, the intelligence and the imagination, not just the intellect, the imagination that He gave us is what took us to where we are today. So what I did was I tried to show how we progressed. So some parts we'll just show the agriculture, the cultivation part, and then I explain. Ready? 2, 3, 4. From Vegas. 2, 3, 4. Showing us as human race for the first time seeing water, experiencing water, what water is. And what she did there was like the rain, the drops of water are coming down, and she's figuring out what's in the river is the same, and that it's like pattern recognition. So we are literally showing how we are also almost like an AI program, where we are recognizing patterns, matching them. So we are literally generative AI. So that's, then we do Sheeta's part. 2, 3, 4. So that was now, what she did there was, she's starting to see that the sun is actually giving life, and it's how the plants are growing. Okay? And now what they are showing is 2, 3, 4. So there, what we showed was, now we always were a community or a society, right? We were not like we always had people brainstorming ideas from the very beginning. So this is how like different ideas came together, and the idea of cultivation or agriculture came about, and that's what really caused civilizations to grow. So that's the beginning of the civilization is what we showed. And then as you saw them do all these gestures, it was showing agriculture. So how we started cultivating plants rather than just being in the forest, and how that has helped us move ahead and use our brains not just to hunt and feed ourselves, but for other things. It freed up our brains to, and probably that's what propelled us forward. Yeah, so that is what we showed. So this is one of the sections, and then we will show how God created man and woman, how the world population, how we populated the world, and even that is our strength. Our strength is that we have so much number, and we have kind of multiplied ourselves and become better also. So that's where we said that humans have evolved to an extent where each of our progeny, I mean, if I look at my kids are way smarter than I am. So you can really see how our kids are, their thought process, the way they think, the way they handle life is very different from ours. And they have a path that they are setting. And that path is what I'm showing. And what I've done here is, in the beginning we showed this. And from there, we are then showing how man started thinking of himself as powerful. So now one thing I did do was, I did not try to make it, I did not want to tell the audience that it is bad. We are not saying that AI is bad. We are just showing how we, almost like how an AI, generative AI goes, we have also developed. And now it is up to the audience to actually tell us what you think that would be. So that's what our idea was. I just wanted to explain also. Even this is just a very, very short representation of what we have in mind. So the music, I mean, there's a lot to making a production. So we have to create music, we have to get that recorded. It's a huge process, and how far and when I will get to is a question because of the all the moving parts in it. But my idea is to expand each of these modules. I call them modules. I'm into IT, so I have this IT terminology come. Yes, in fact, this whole project we did with the audience pooling in their ideas. I called it the agile way of. I know anyone in software would know the agile method. So that's what we incorporated, where we incrementally make the product better. And we make the audience a stakeholder in our productions, because the audience get to dictate, the audience get to tell us what they want to see, and that is the whole idea of my project here. So then I will now turn it over to Anshu. She's going to pose a question to the audience, and we want to hear a response from all of you.